Hi, and welcome to Show You Makeup School. So, today I was sitting on Facebook and all of a sudden this girl, she started writing me. Now, normally I don't have my chat. I normally go offline because I hate chatting to people. But by some weird coincidence, my chat box thingy was open. So this girl called Emma, she writes me. She wrote like the sweetest things to me. Um, and I don't know. She said the most wonderful things to me, and she made me want to make a video today. Not that I don't want to make a video, but I was just, just doing a bunch of different stuff. Watching some X Factor videos and stuff. I think I'm gonna take these glasses off because the lighting is annoying. But this was my look for today. um, yeah, so I decided to make a video. Now, I didn't really know what to make a video about. And then she started asking me about concealers and stuff. And I thought, well, I'll make a video about concealers. Now, as you all know, I work for MAC, so obviously I use MAC concealers, so I can't really review other brands. I could if I had them, but I would never have the time to use any other brands than MAC. So that's why I'm going to be talking about the concealers for MAC. Now, I don't have the Pro Long Wear Concealer because it's brand new. We're launching it tomorrow. And I haven't had a feel of it, so I'm not really going to talk about that because I really want to try the product on before I start talking about it. But there, I have 4 concealers here in front of me. The one is the Studio Moisture Color. Studio Moisture Cover. And it looks like this. Has like a doe foot applicator, and it's really like liquid. Then there's the sexy select color up. Looks like this, just comes in a little container like that. Then there's the Studio Finish Concealer. Everybody knows this little boy here. Comes in a thing like an eyeshadow. And then there's the Studio Sculpt Concealer. Looks like this, comes in a jar like a pink pot. Now, I'm going to tell you what I use and why. The one I use the most is the Studio Sexy Cover. The Studio Moisture Cover. And the reason I use this the most is because I don't really feel like I have a lot to conceal. And most women, they will actually say that, oh, I have like really black circles under my eyes. Like I have almost never seen a woman with black circles under her eyes. I've seen women with a little bit of redness or a little hint of blue or something, but most women think they have a lot to conceal and they have like almost nothing. So before you start saying you want a lot of coverage under your eyes, maybe let the girl that works for MAC help you and figure out what you need and not what you think you need, because it's not always the same thing. But I use this because okay, it went like in the complete, like the other end of the room. Whatever. What I use it for is I have really dry skin. So it looks nice on me because it gives a lot of moisture to your under eye area. And because it's so liquid, it really works itself into the skin. It doesn't sit on top of the skin or anything. So it looks really natural. And the days where I don't really feel like wearing anything, I'll just use a little bit of that under my eyes, just on my nose and around, a little bit down here, maybe sometimes a little bit out here, and that's it. And it gives a lot of coverage even though it doesn't cover up anything, if that makes sense. So a lot of moisture, minimum coverage, but enough, and enough for most people. Some people will come in asking for Studio Finish and they will walk out with a moisture cover. That happens to my customers a lot of the time. Yeah. Now, if I have something and I really want to conceal it, not for me, but for people with a little bit more oily skin, I use Select Cover Up. This one is really, really good. It gives a lot of coverage. I think it gives a lot of coverage, but it does give like medium coverage, and it dries up matte, so it doesn't like leave any shine. It's also moisturizing, but not like the Moisture Cover concealer. So I would say like the Moisture Cover gives like a light coverage. That was what I was trying to say. I'm sorry, I'm babbling today. The Select Cover Up gives like a medium coverage. Now these two bad boys here, they give medium to full coverage. What would I use and when would I use it? I would say the Studio Finish Concealer, I would almost never use this. And the reason being that MAC has made so many really, really, really good concealers since this one came out, that this one is extremely good if you have acne scars, if you have tattoos and want to cover them up, stuff like that. If you have like really hardcore stuff and you want to cover it up, this one is really good. I would never recommend this one under the eyes. Never. Never use this under the eyes. I would use something that's creamy and very moisturizing. Now, if it's in the winter time and my skin is like really dry like it is sometimes, and I feel that the Moisture Cover doesn't cover up enough, or I just want a little bit more of a creamy look, because the Moisture Cover does dry up and like leave like a satin finish, but if I want something to look a little bit more moist, then I'll go for the Sculpt Concealer. So I basically use all of them, but not really. I use the Moisture Cover and the Sculpt the most. So this one is really, really, really creamy in the texture. It's so silky and smooth to work with. Sometimes I find it a little bit too thick for under the eyes, but you know, like any concealer, you just want to apply it, then do the rest of your makeup, and then afterwards just go pass it. What I was trying to say, okay, is after you've done the rest of your makeup, you know, it will set into your lines, because any excess product will like gather up in the small lines that you have around your eyes. So I normally just use my finger and I just remove that excess product, and then it's like a minimum of product that will gather there during the day. So I don't know if I have just been babbling for like 8 minutes now, or if I've actually helped you. I hope I have. Of course, if you have any questions, you can write me, but you know, I've been so bad at replying lately, so but still, please, or send me an email on YouTube. What I also wanted to say, like with the NCs and the NWs, you really need to try it out. Like I use NC in the winter and I use NW in the summer, and I think it really depends on what color you have. I wish all you girls like lived really close by my MAC so you could come in and I could help you. And I normally try on an NC and an NW on people so they can see what they like the most. But get your MAC girl to help you. I'm sure she's, you know, really, really good. We all have like the same training and stuff. So, but hopefully that was helpful. Now, it looks like I'm wearing more over here than here, but I'm not. It's just the lighting. But I'm wearing Samoa Silk, Red Brick, and then Chrome Yellow on my eye. And then, oh, down here I'm wearing orange. Yeah. So, and I've not been wearing any mascara today, because I felt like this was such a fresh fresh spring look. And then with my glasses, I felt like that was the look that I needed. Yeah. And then I had MAC Red lipstick on, but that's like a couple of hours ago. So, that was just me talking about concealer. Hope it was helpful. Adios.